Hello, friends of ILG. We are thrilled to be entering the fall season with so many exciting opportunities on the horizon for ILG. We spent the month of September reconnecting with our city partners and forging new relationships at the Cal Cities Annual Conference in Long Beach and the National League of Cities large city council presidents convening in the Bay Area. Keeping with the momentum of these convenings, we are moving into this new season with some fresh energy and commitment to our four pillar areas and how we can support the resilience of local government leaders with our work. One of the most common issues raised by the local government leaders we've met recently is how to keep civility in public meetings and bridge those political divides. Last week in San Francisco, I had the privilege of facilitating a dialogue with large city leaders about increased polarization and divisiveness in local politics. The issue continues to mount statewide, and in this newsletter, we're including a link to an NLC report about city leaders' perspectives on this evolving issue and some possible reforms to be made. Even though that it was structured and published by city leaders, it's applicable across counties and special districts as well. Melissa Keene on the ILG team also recently authored an article for the California Special Districts magazine about this very same topic. Erosion of trust in government and challenging work environments continue to impact not only elected officials, but the public sector workforce as well. Local governments continue to see record levels of retirements and resignations and very high vacancy rates. Recruitment and retention continue to be a challenge. So ILG is here to help with some upcoming webinar sessions about recruitment and retention, best practices for hybrid work, and effective succession planning. Understanding the evolving needs of the youngest generation of workers and also our seasoned employees and how to bridge those gaps is vital to keeping the public sector one of the best places to work. Looking ahead, we hope to do even more to help improve the on-ramps to public sector careers. We're hoping to test the viability of registered apprenticeships in the local government sector, especially leading into National Apprenticeships Week in November. Speaking of November, with the November election fast approaching and many local government races in full swing, the importance of fostering positive public engagement strategies is more important than ever. Building trust has always been this critical component to increasing civility and respect and really fostering that long-term, mutually beneficial relationships that local governments need to have with their communities. So after a sold-out summer session, we're excited to host another of our Tiers public engagement trainings in October. Stay tuned for October 19th and 20th. We will have another Tiers, and this program is really unique. It's designed specially and specifically to help local government leaders effectively communicate with their communities. And it's particularly useful during times of division. If you missed our summer session, we hope that you can join us for this session, which will be the last Tiers training of the year. The intersection that we see in that Tiers training and in other areas where we're intersecting public engagement and sustainability and equity, we're seeing how that continues to refine the way that we approach policies and specifically things we talk about related to climate action. So this month, we're actually spotlighting our public engagement pillar, and we've included a conversation between myself and ILG's new Senior Program Manager of Equity and Engagement, Roberto Carlos Torres. We're going to discuss Roberto's first few months at ILG and where he's leading the pillar in Q4 and into 2023. I am so proud to also serve on a steering committee for an upcoming conference hosted by the California Strategic Growth Council in early 2022. And that conference is actually going to intersect all of those areas as well. The goal is to convene community leaders, local governments, philanthropy, and state agencies to explore some creative approaches to collaboration and equity. But the real goal is to have an eye toward advancing community-led projects and improving the health and well-being in our most vulnerable and underinvested communities. So save the date for February 2022 and take a look at this Strategic Growth Council and Millikan Institute op-ed in our newsletter this month. In closing, I just want to reiterate our thanks to all of the cities, counties, and special districts who make our work possible. ILG is always here to promote good governance and respond to the needs of our local leaders. If we can help you with any of your training, your facilitation, or your convening needs, please reach out. Our Q4 leadership and public engagement sessions are booking fast, but we would love to work with you as well. So please contact us. And also, please keep up the great work. We hope you have a wonderful month.